Hello, my name is Heather Patterson, and the diet I chose to review and critique for this presentation is the popular intermittent fasting diet. You are what you eat. This is a phrase that I'm sure most of you have heard before. While most diets focus on what you eat, intermittent fasting is a diet that focuses on when you eat. Intermittent fasting is defined as an eating plan that switches between eating and not eating for some time. Research shows that following an intermittent fasting diet helps with weight loss and improves some markers of health. I'd like to first clarify that fasting is defined as purposely not eating and is about cutting back on calories for a short amount of time, while starvation is defined as not being able to eat due to factors out of your control. Intermittent fasting is not about starving yourself. There are different types of intermittent fasting plans that differ in the amount of time between eating and fasting or not eating. The first option is called time-restricted eating, also known as 16-8 plan. This diet plan sets an 8-hour time frame for eating and a 16-hour time frame for fasting. The second option is called the twice-a-week method, also known as the 5-2 plan. This diet plan sets 2 days out of the week where daily calorie limit is capped at 500 calories. The next option is called alternate day fasting, also known as modified every other day plan. This plan sets a full day of fasting followed by a full day of eating limited calories and then repeats. The last option is called the 24-hour fast, also known as the Eat, Stop, Eat plan. This diet plan sets a full day as the fasting time, followed by 1 or 2 days of normal diet and eating. An intermittent fasting diet can be broken up into 2 parts: the fasting period and the eating period. During the fasting period, or no eating period, only water and 0-calorie beverages such as black coffee and tea are allowed. During the second part, the eating period, you can eat normally. However, that does not mean you should be eating junk food or supersized food or a bunch of sugary snacks. For this diet to work, you need to fill your eating period with a range of good, nutritious food. Most nutrition experts recommend the Mediterranean diet. That diet focuses on greens, healthy fats, protein, and whole grains for the best results of intermittent fasting. The first benefit of intermittent fasting is weight management or weight loss. Intermittent fasting works by prolonging the period when your body has burned through calories consumed during your last meal and begins burning fat. The next pro to this diet is that it has been associated with a range of health benefits that can protect organs against some chronic disease and lead to a longer life. Studies have shown that intermittent fasting triggers adaptive responses in cells that help regulate glucose, increase stress resistance, and reduce inflammation for improved health. The last benefit of intermittent fasting is that studies have shown it has a positive effect on not just the body, but also the mind. Research discovered that intermittent fasting boosts working memory in animals and verbal memory in adult humans. While the research for intermittent fasting is promising, there are some drawbacks. The first con of intermittent fasting diet is that it is not meant for everyone. This diet is not meant for people who are not in good health, are under the age of 18, or over the age of 65, are pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have a history of an eating disorder. The next con to this diet is the persistent hunger. Studies have shown that the body responds to fasting by increasing the hunger hormone called ghrelin, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And the last con of intermittent fasting is the side effect of fatigue. Research shows that it can take 2 to 4 weeks for the body to become accustomed to intermittent fasting. And until then, the observation was made that the research subjects felt hungry, cranky, and fatigued. When starting an intermittent fasting diet, there are some recommendations to follow. The first thing you want to do is think about what fasting type and time would fit into your schedule and lifestyle the best. The next tip is to read up on the type of fasting you should do based on what your goal is. Another important part of intermittent fasting is following a healthy, balanced diet. If you do not eat well, then you will be getting inadequate nutrition. The next tip is to drink plenty of water, especially during the fasting period, so you don't get dehydrated. Next, planning your meals ahead of time will help you from overeating once the fasting period is over. Another important tip to remember is not to overdo it. Studies have shown that the best results come from a time-restricted intermittent fasting plan, while longer fasting types can be dangerous and hard to stick with. And the last tip is to ease into intermittent fasting. Start with a time-restricted fast rather than a 24-hour fast to help you become acclimated to the new eating schedule. In conclusion, I support this diet claim. Intermittent fasting is an effective way to manage weight because it makes the body exhaust its sugar storage and start to burn fat, thereby helping you lose weight. Research shows that intermittent fasting leads to health benefits such as disease prevention, stress restriction, a leaner body, a sharper mind, and overall healthier lifestyle. This is a very easy diet to follow because you don't have to track your meals or count calories. With different types to choose from, it can fit into different lifestyles. And with this diet, you can still eat all the normal foods you like. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Bye.